After coming back from his shitty 9 to 5 job, Jeffrey spends the rest of his day playing video games. He stays up until 2 a.m. playing League Shadow Legends, Fortnite, and some other shitty video games. He then wakes up extremely sleep deprived at 6 a.m. to go to his work. And then the same, he stays up all night playing video games. And the cycle repeats every single day. Jeffrey might be a bit happy when playing, but deep inside he is not satisfied. He is depressed, he has not achieved his purpose. Adonis. Adonis works hard, and he actually enjoys it. After doing his work, he eats his healthy meal and goes to the gym. Even if during his workouts and during work he does not seem happy, on the inside he is satisfied and proud to be achieving his purpose and doing the hard work, especially when he doesn't feel like it. Stop video games. In today's video, we're going to speak about why you need to stop playing video games and why video games are actually for losers. Because video games are actually like one of the worst things, like one of the worst habits that just entangle young men, just make them like make success, make the hard work feel like shit, make success feel really really bad, make it really hard, make it basically impossible. Number one, when you are what are like video games might seem like this fun things like, oh, I just play video games because it's fun and social connections. Like I hear a lot about that excuse, but if you're being realistic, video games are just a waste of time. You're wasting too much time on it, especially if you have a large addiction, like the type 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 hours per day, and that's considered normal. But what's really like what's really bad about video games, it's like it helps you escape your real world, what the world actually is, your 9 to 5 job, your bad grades, your inability to like make new friends. It helps you escape that, and instead going into a like a virtual world where all you want is easy. Everything is just there, and just like you need to do this quest and like, oh, you get what you want. Okay, so it helps you escape the real world, which is probably shit in your case. Okay, it just helps you get into this digital world where like you're the slayer, you're the demon slayer, you're whatever the fuck you are. Like, if you the higher level you are in a video game, the lower level you are in the real world. This is one of the most accurate things I've ever said in my life. It's because like it's true. Just think of some guys like level 1000 in Fortnite. What level is he in real life? Zero. He's fat, he's ugly, he doesn't have a good physique, his mental health is shit. Video games are just like shit. They're just virtual. And also they keep you content just enough so like you're happy just enough with your current life situation that it stops you from making a major change, of achieving something major, because your life is just fine, it's just good. It's just like it's just a little bit okay. And so like just keep staying in the trap, and then you rely on video games or unless you get this shitty mental, there's like, oh, this is my life, I fucking hate my life. So please, video games, they're just an escape, they're cope. In MJ DeMarco's book Unscripted, which is one of my favorite books, okay, he speaks about something called the FTE, the fuck this event. And it's the event where entrepreneurs, before they like started businesses and got rich, they had a moment in life where they just had to change, something had to change, they realized something had to change. Okay, and that only comes when you get to a low enough level, and video games keep your level like higher than the FTE, but just a little bit higher. Okay, so you don't decide to take major changes, and like you don't make major changes, you just keep playing video games. It keeps you stuck just at that level. You don't go up, you don't go down, you just stay there. Mediocrity. How do you actually like quit video games? I might have convinced you to quit video games. First, make it hard to access. Right now, start off today. Go unplug your Nintendo Switch, unplug your PlayStation, unplug your Xbox, your Atari, whatever you play video games on. Maybe like your PS6 or some shit. Wait, what's the latest PlayStation? I really don't know. 6 to PS5. Make it hard to access. Like just unplug everything and make it really hard, because next time you want to play video games, okay, it's going to be just a little bit harder to start instead of like being instead of it being on a couch. Just like click this press button, and now you've got access to your shitty digital world. And also have better shit in your life. Replace video games with better stuff. The things that helped me replace it is definitely gym, just hitting the gym in general, building a physique and being obsessed with that. Entrepreneurship, like starting a business, like whatever business it could, it's a small business, big business, whatever. And social events, going out with your friends, making new friends, speaking with new people. And also something that will really help you is like you need to realize that video games are just a momentary pleasure. They're not the pleasure that you get from video games. It's only when you're playing it. When you're outside in the real world, let's just say like you're sitting on a beach, you're not going to have this pleasure. So it's just momentary. It's just when you're playing video games. It's useless. It's instant. It's instant gratification. It's not delayed. Your life won't be better in 10 years if you keep playing video games. You won't feel any happier unless you keep playing video games and your addiction keeps getting worse and your real life keeps getting shittier. And you're still like, and still when you're not playing video games, you're going to feel like crap because you have nothing in the real world. And also you need to have this mindset in your brain that realize that you quitting will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time, discipline. There will be ups and downs. Like you won't play video games for a week, and then suddenly for some reason, like you play video games for like 3 hours in a row. Just realize that you're still making progress. If your video game time went from 8 hours to 5, I just want to tell you that progress is massive. It's huge. But keep going. Make it your goal to cut it out entirely, and set a small goal to make it go down by 4 hours. Realize that quitting will not take a lot of time. Please realize this. 3. These are some extra tips. Have a habit tracker. Just like write down, put it up your wall. Did you play video games today? It's like, if you did, then you just, yeah, I did. And if you didn't, it's like, no, I did. No, I didn't. And it will be like a streak. And when you count the days that you don't play video games, okay, it's like, oh my god, I didn't play video games. I just keep saying, it's like, I want to keep the streak. But don't do that for too long. After like 6 months of trying to quit, no, like after like 2 months of trying to quit, or a month of trying to quit, okay, just like remove it off your wall, because then it just becomes toxic. It becomes like there's some limiting stuff that I'll speak about in my future videos. So just use a habit tracker for the first couple of weeks. And also have accountability. Tell your parents, your older brother, your older sister, your I don't know, someone that you love, someone that loves you. Tell them that, please just remind me if you see me playing video games, if you hear me say I want to play video games, if you hear me say I want to buy this video game console, please just make me accountable and tell me, okay, you said that you didn't want to play video games. Just tell them to keep you accountable. Please just have accountability, man. I have so much accountability from my brother when I started the gym, from Hamza, from like the people in his Discord server when I was trying to quit social media, quit video games, all of that stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, and thank you.